Now, your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
It is a beautiful day on the Sun Coast. You know, we could get a few showers around, but other than that, it's a lovely day to get out there and finish those preparations. If you're a boater, tie down that boat or haul it out today. Get that done. Over the course of the next several days, some of you may wish to shutter your homes, and if I had them, I would shutter my home, and I would think that you'd probably want to start on that tomorrow, get everything completed by Saturday. Hard to believe, looking out over this vista, that there will be some strong, at least tropical storm force winds around here over the course of the weekend, and we will experience, most likely, some power outages across the region. And we will be watching any kind of change in that forecast track that could lead to stronger and more severe weather for the Sun Coast as we head into the next several days. Currently, we have 87 degrees, a lot of sunshine as you just saw, and a dew point value of 76. Okay, let's get right to it. There's the eye of our hurricane, very well defined. Still a very symmetric storm in all quadrants. Hurricane Hunter aircraft went in and checked it all out and found 175-mile-an-hour winds, mostly in the northeast quadrant and in the southeast quadrant. That's where the storm winds are strongest usually, but still, all around this core, there are just devastatingly strong winds. Here's Hispaniola, and it's staying to the north of that tiny island nation, but Turks and Caicos are right in line for a direct hit possibly over the course of the evening and into tomorrow. There are very tall mountainous regions on the island of Hispaniola, and it is possible that that could disrupt some of the flow or is even disrupting some of the flow, but this is such a large, massive, powerful, energy-filled storm that it is very likely to recover very quickly after it leaves the influence of Hispaniola. There are the 173-mile-per-hour winds clocked. There's the center of the storm. So the best thing you can do is to keep the east side of this storm off of the United States. Let's hope we can do that. Computer models still remain rather tightly clustered in the near term. And even in the long term, the four top hurricane forecasting models are clustered around the east coast of the state of Florida. There are still some, the Navy model, the UK model, that are showing up a more westerly track to this storm out into some parts of the Gulf waters. We want to see this thing turn north quickly on Saturday and keep it out in the open waters. Though frankly, an open water motion of this storm is getting very, very unlikely. It does indeed look like it will impact the southeastern part of the United States. Latest forecast track, as I showed you earlier, 175-mile-an-hour winds, takes it very close to the southeastern tip of the state of Florida as a major hurricane, then takes it northward. Any changes in this forecast track? Maybe there's more of a little bit of a bend in the long term up toward the Carolinas. There could be impact up there for flooding. Given this scenario, we will probably see some sort of a tropical storm watch or warning issued for our area as late as later tonight or tomorrow. There's the trough of low pressure, which provides a weakness in the high pressure ridge to our north that has been steering the storm to the west. With time, we'll watch this storm begin to lift north. That will be a critical time so that we can verify the computer model forecast tracks. That will happen on Saturday, and we'll be watching that very carefully. Sun cloud mix today, better chances of rainfall because of this trough sinking southward, and then we'll watch the winds picking up on Saturday. Irma's forecast winds. Well, for hurricane force winds, at this time, with the track given, we are in a zone here on the East Coast that keeps us in a pretty low percentile, 20–30% max chance of seeing hurricane force winds. However, tropical storm force winds, that is certainly likely. A 70% chance that in this zone right here, we will see perhaps as much as 4 to 6 hours of tropical storm force winds in the vicinity of 40 to 50 miles per hour, even higher as you move further inland. The onset of the tropical storm force winds will likely occur Sunday morning, about a 50-50 chance of that. But along this black line, there is a 1 in 10 chance of tropical storm force winds being felt by Saturday at 8 o'clock. Why is that important? Because up until that time, you are likely not to have tropical storm force winds. So that is the time you want to complete all your preparations. So let's get everything done that you want to get done by tomorrow and into Saturday, and then wrap it all up by Saturday afternoon as we watch the eventual track of this storm and see where it heads. We'll look for a 30% chance of storms today, better chance tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday Sunday and Monday are our storm days, and we'll be watching very carefully on Saturday the track of the storm.